Get Crowne here, your mortgage consultant for life. Welcome to this week's Mortgage Moments video. I'll have a new short video on a mortgage or financial fitness topic every week. So please make sure to follow my YouTube channel or visit the Mortgage Moments section on my website, kitcrowne.com, for the latest video. There's a lot of buzz these days about investing in real estate for passive income and building wealth. In fact, there are more investors in the market today than there were leading up to the Great Recession. Today, I want to share some insights on this topic that I've gleaned as a mortgage guy, as an investor, and as someone who's been on the planet long enough to see just about everything that can happen when it comes to real estate. There's a lot that seems to get ignored by the gurus who are promoting real estate as the next best thing for getting rich. And my mission is to shine a light on a few of the less often considered but worthy aspects of this complex topic. This is not to say that investing in real estate isn't smart or safe, or that it shouldn't be part of your long-term investment strategy. We'll all agree that many great fortunes have been made by savvy investors over the course of history, but it was rarely luck alone, and it was never easy money. Now, this could easily turn into a seminar about the many elements of investment real estate that I think should be contemplated and understood before jumping into the deep end of the pool, but I want to narrow our focus into what I think are the three most important elements that need to be grappled with. These are leverage, liquidity, and the concept of passive income. This week, I'm going to dive into what leverage means in real estate, and then we'll explore liquidity and passive income in the next two videos. The magic, the allure, the secret sauce that makes real estate investing so attractive is that we get to use a very small amount of money, from nothing to rarely more than 25%, to purchase a great big investment that should appreciate, on average, by 4 to 6% a year every year. That doesn't sound like much, but when you consider the return compared to your actual cash invested, it's huge. I'm a simple guy, so I'm going to use some simple numbers. You buy a property for $200,000, you put down 5%, $10,000, and the property appreciates by 4% per year. At the end of 5 years, the property is worth $243,000, and your original $10,000 investment has more than quadrupled. Wow, where do I sign up? But of course, that's not how markets work. Sometimes they go up fast, sometimes they go sideways slowly, and shock of all shocks, sometimes they go down abruptly. And that idea of leverage works both ways, I'm afraid. So 5 successive years of a 4% decline in value turns your $10,000 investment into a $37,000 loss. Time heals all wounds, of course, and if you have the wherewithal to ride it out, you will eventually see that average increase of 4 to 6% a year. You will, if you have the wherewithal to ride it out. And that's where a story about an acquaintance of mine helps to illustrate just how harsh this reality of negative leverage can be. Tim was a bright guy with a management level job at an insurance company, making about $150,000 a year back in 2005, I think. A great income then, and likely to get even better as the years went forward. Tim's a go-getter though, and he just knew that he should have more money, more independence, more status. So he starts buying 4-family homes with those stated income, zero down, adjustable rate mortgages that were all the rage in those toxic times. By 2007, he had 10 investment properties, 40 individual apartments, and saw only unicorns and rainbows along the Yellow Brick Road to the Emerald City. So much so that he quit his job to focus exclusively on real estate. Then came 2008, and as we all know, the world melted down, and that's when leverage and poor timing and not having the wherewithal to ride it out all came together to ruin Tim's life. It was a true American tragedy in the making. This is the way it played out for Tim. As our economy started hemorrhaging jobs, his tenants weren't able to pay their rent. Then Tim's adjustable rate mortgages started to reset from their initial teaser rates, and his payments ballooned, making it even harder to keep up with his mortgages. As property values plummeted, Tim was unable to restructure his loans into something even slightly more affordable. And one by one, the banks foreclosed on his investment properties and then finally on his own home. A bankruptcy soon followed, and in a cruel twist, his wife divorced him and took their 3 kids with her. And that meant that Tim was homeless and broke and unemployed, a trifecta of consequences from the unspoken reality that leverage has a tsunami-like power to wreak havoc in every corner and sheltering cove of our lives. Here's the thing. We didn't fix that problem when the rules for mortgages were rewritten from the ashes of the meltdown. Yes, we made improvements, but you can still buy a 4-family home with 3.5% down, and it's possible to accumulate a lot of real estate with very little cash invested. And when, not if, the bad times come again, those who leverage the most and save the least will be the ones whose rental portfolios the buzzards feast upon, delighting in their despair all the while. Leverage is labor's lost, at least for the unsuspecting and ill-prepared. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and remember always that I'm here every day to help solve the problems that living life on life's terms sends your way. Keep my number close by so that you can reach me anytime you need my help, or anytime that someone you care about needs someone who will care about them as much as I care about you. See you next week.